Back home now, protect the innocent and punish those who abuse them. That was the message from the Supreme Court as it overturned the Bombay High Court's acquittal of two men accused of paedophilia.
Duncan Grant and Alan Waters, accused of one of the biggest child sex abuse rackets in the country, will now be sent to prison for 6 years, a vindication for the street children who managed to speak up against them.
एनडीटीवी से आए हैं। ये डंकन ग्रांट किधर है अभी?
नहीं, वो बाहर गए हुए।
यहाँ कितने बच्चे रहते हैं अभी?
30.
10 years ago, Anchorage Shelter was busted, exposing one of India's biggest child abuse rackets. Its street children had spoken up against the sexual abuse they endured at the hands of the British manager Duncan Grant and his friend Alan Waters. Shockingly, Anchorage still exists, Duncan Grant still in charge. Taking exception, the Supreme Court has stepped in and has now asked Grant and Waters to be sent back to jail. The accused had been convicted to a 6-year prison term by a Mumbai trial court in 2006.
A team of child professional workers slammed the shelters, saying the vulnerability of children was exploited repeatedly. Orphans as young as 8 testified that they were forced to perform sexual favors.
Voices the Bombay High Court overlooked while acquitting them in 2008. Now the Supreme Court holds. The analysis of the prosecution witness confirms the fact these men used to have sex with children. It is an ugly breach of our commitment to protect the innocent.
Two young boys gathered the strength to go to the police station and speak about what had happened to them. So I feel their stand has been vindicated.
The court order, activists hope, rings out the message loud and clear. Sex tourism will not be tolerated. You can't abuse our children and get away. In Mumbai, Shai Venkatraman for NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.
Lengthy prison sentences have been handed down to a couple who sold their son to paedophiles on the dark web for sex. A 48-year-old woman, identified as Berin T, was jailed for 12 years and 6 months. Her 39-year-old partner, the boy's stepfather, identified as Christian L, was given 12 years. Across a period between May 2015 and August 2017, the couple were found guilty of rape, aggravated sexual assault of children, forced prostitution and distribution of child pornography. Germany's media is reporting child welfare authorities in Baden-Württemberg have been heavily criticised for failing to stop the couple's abuse. Following the 2-month trial, the pair have been ordered to pay more than €40,000 in damages to the boy, who is now living with foster parents. On Monday, the court also jailed a Spanish man for 10 years for repeatedly sexually abusing the boy. 5 other men have also been prosecuted in connection with the abuse.
The UK's National Crime Agency says over 300 arrests have been made across 38 countries following the takedown of the largest dark web child porn marketplace. With the cooperation of 32 countries, including South Korea and the United States, authorities were able to track down those suspected of purchasing child pornography using cryptocurrency. Now, the site named Welcome to Video was operated from South Korea, with the site's owner currently in prison. The arrests were made following a 3-year operation.